Hey YouTube, my name is Rachel, aka Lilyworks, and I am a full-time stay-at-home mom and a part-time reseller on Poshmark Mercari, eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace. And by part-time, that means that I have a bunch of inventory that pays me like I'm full-time, but I still have time throughout my day to spend with my family, and I work here and there, like an hour here, maybe listing on the go, taking pictures and shipping when they're napping or my mom's here. So I love reselling, and that's why. But I wanted to tell you guys something that sold this week that is pretty exciting, but also very sad because I no longer have it on my special shelf. I sold my Damascene Toledo style turtle bell that you guys might have seen in a previous video, and it was just like a gold Spanish etched turtle that they would use for like dinner services or maybe hotels or something like that. I'll put a picture up on the screen, but that sold for a good profit, I think $175, and I paid $50. So the turtle is actually still going out. I have it already packed up, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into what sold over the weekend. Alright, so this weekend was definitely better than the last couple weekends. I actually have another category. I guess this could go into the perfume category, but this is a set of 3 soaps by the brand Roger and Gallet soap, which I have picked up in a boutique before for myself. I think it was a spray, and it smelled really good. It was like a rose spray, and I picked this up. It's brand new, but like the box has a little bit of wear on it, but the soaps are still in the tissue and everything. I picked this up at the bins, so I actually picked it up. I was thinking, okay, I'll just grab it and maybe use it and look it up later if it's anything. Well, I did look it up, and yeah, this actually was worth picking up at the bins. I paid less than 50 cents for it, and someone paid $39.99 plus shipping, and it is international shipping. So I think altogether they paid over $60 for these 3 soaps. So this is a nice higher end soap and wash and spray brand that you see in boutiques and things like that. So that's it for the perfume and soap. Next, we're going to get into the jewelry, and I have one sale in particular that was really good this weekend. All right, so here it is. It's the first one. So it looks like this. Maybe you can see these little dogs, and these are actually cufflinks on both sides. And this is called intaglio, where it is etched on the inside and then painted. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but I think these are boxer dogs. I forgot what I put. But anyways, these sold for $100, and I actually ended up picking these up at a thrift store that was closing down. It was called Bethesda, and it was one of my favorite thrift stores when I wasn't a reseller. I would buy furniture there often, and then they were closing down. So I grabbed a bunch of jewelry there. So I paid probably like 10 cents for these. Researched them later, found out that intaglio dog style cufflinks and maybe other styles, but that reversed carved sells high. So these actually look like sterling, but I'm not sure if I put that in the title. These were listed over a year ago. So, but this is a really excellent profit for, I don't know, 10 cents. So that was a great sale. This I recently listed within the last month. This is a new with tags gardenia. This brand has like shells and things like that. These are, I couldn't even like Google Lens what these actually are. I'm thinking they are some kind of, I don't know, pearl or something with tiger stripe something. I don't even know, but it was really hard to research, but it did sell. So it sold for, I didn't put it on. This sold for $44 on eBay, and I paid $4.80 at the antique store because it was 20% off. So that was a good sale. This was also a nice sale from the antique store. This is a Carol Lee choker necklace, and I just listed it. So there's the Carol Lee right there, and it is that like true choker style that goes up against your neck, and it has 5 strands, and this is a style to definitely look out for. It sells really fast for me, and this sold for $30. Picked it up at the antique store for $3. These little Scotty dog or terrier or something. These are some vintage earrings, and they are not marked or anything, and they're like one of those earrings that you find at the bottom of a jewelry jar or jewelry box where you're just finding little matches to see if they're gold or not. These are not gold or silver, but I thought that they were just too cute, so I decided to list them, and they did sell for $9, and I paid less than $1 in a Shop Goodwill lot. Here's another little bit that came in the bottom of a jewelry jar. Yeah, tiny little charm locket. It is sterling silver. It did test for sterling, and this actually got a lot of attention. I don't know if it's because it's like a micro locket or what, but it does open up. Really cute. Sold for $18. I think I had it listed for like $29 actually, but then I just ended up taking that offer because it's summer and sales are slow. So I took that offer and made a nice profit on that. This I just recently listed. These I believe are from 1948 or 1952, somewhere around there, but these are in the Swank book, and I got 4 of these style tie clips. I have the scissors, the axe, the saw, and then one more that already sold. I can't remember what it is, but this one sold, the axe. Sold for $18 on Mercari. I paid $3.48 shipping, making my earnings $14.52, and I paid around $2 at the antique store. This came in that big box of cufflinks and tie clips and things like that. This I recently just listed, and then it sold in a day. It's just so beautiful, and the pictures were not as beautiful as in person, but it's like an Art Deco style necklace with that sapphire blue color, and then these clear rhinestones up the sides, and then like a gun metal gray. Really pretty. Sold for $22 on Mercari. I paid $3.37 shipping, making my earnings $18.63. I paid less than $1 in Shop Goodwill. Okay, lastly were these vintage alpaca earrings. They are marked Alpaca, Mexico on the back. Not sterling, but really pretty. I put antique store or Shop Goodwill. I think I got these from the antique store for between 50 cents and $1. Sold for $23.38. Someone on Etsy had another coupon, so another repeat buyer. I paid $3.72 shipping, making my earnings $19.66. So that is that for jewelry. Okay, we're gonna go grab some shoes. I am looking for some Anne Klein flats. Can you believe these sold for $20? Let's see if I can find them. I think they're over here. These are my blues, greens, and gray section. Yep, so here they are. I actually got them only based off of style. And yeah, I did pay less than $1 for these because they do weigh less than $1 at the bins. They sold for $20 on eBay. Buyer also paid shipping. They paid around $30 for these flats. Anne Klein is not a brand to look out for. I just picked them up based off of style, honestly. So there's that. Next, we have these Echo green sneakers, and they might be up here. If you see, I've been putting sneakers up here. I see them way up here. And these, if you remember, I just picked up at the yard sale for about $3 or $4. And these are a women's 11 nubuck. And I took a best offer of $28 for these. Yeah, and the buyer paid shipping on eBay. Next are these wedges. These are some Crew Wedges. I hope I have these. And they only sold for $13. I had them priced low because I believe there is some flaws, and I think I picked them up at the bins for about $2. So let's see if I can find these. Yep. Here they are. Let's see what the flaws are. Maybe that they are, I can't really tell. Maybe that they're a little bit dirty on the cork. Oh, actually, I don't know. I'll look these over. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, they sold for $13. Still made a profit. See, some Clark's Artisan heels. And some Clark's brown. So I think the Clark's. Okay, so I had these shoes in the bins that I just listed. I just picked these up from Goodwill. You might have seen these in a haul. These are some Clark's Artisan heels, and I picked these up for about $3.50 at Goodwill. I think they were half price. These sold for $29 on Poshmark, making my earnings $23.20. Super cute vintage style. And then lastly are more Clark's. These are some Clark's collection, like a sneaker walking style nubuck. These also sold on Poshmark for $26. They are smaller size 6.5. Picked them up at the bins for around $2. And then my earnings after it sold for $26 on Poshmark was $19.08. All right, I'm gonna go grab. I sold one Chico's purse, and then I sold a bunch of belts. Sometimes I sell a bunch of belts, and sometimes I sell no belts. So let's see if I can find the Chico's purse with you. It is like a light blue. And I think one of my least favorite things is listing purses, to be honest. I do like listing vintage purses. I don't know why I keep picking up purses. It's in this one. So I have 4 bins of purses, if you can see. So yeah, this one is kind of like a lunchbox, honestly, like a scuba material, but it was new with tags. So there was that, and it was Chico's. It took a long time to sell though, so probably not a bolo, but it did sell for $20, making my earnings $16, and I paid around $45 at the regular Goodwill. Okay, so someone did buy a bundle of belts, and 2 of them are in here. So let's grab these. These are my colored belts in here. One is a really neat Italian lime green leather belt that looks like this. So that was one. Then another one is a burgundy vintage, maybe snakeskin belt. I think it's this one right here. Nope, it's just woven braided. So there's that one. Then the last one is a vintage Old Navy, which is actually a really great, it's really great quality for being Old Navy. So all in all those belts sold on eBay for $48. She paid shipping, and I believe I picked them all up at the bins or the regular Goodwill, but yeah, I probably paid around $1.50 for all three of them. Let's see if I can find the brown Old Navy belt with you, but this one might take a bit to go through just because it's a little bit more full. And like I've mentioned in other videos, these are my brown belts with silver hardware, and this is with the brassy gold tone hardware, and I believe that it has gold tone hardware. Okay, so I was wrong. This actually does have silver tone hardware, and yeah, look how nice and thick that leather is. Really nice quality for Old Navy. Alright, next is a fossil belt. If you remember, I purchased this at the antique store for about $3. I'm forgetting what this sold for, $24.99 on eBay? I think so. I will put that up, make sure to put that up on the screen. But it has these really neat coin-shaped conchos and also like an embossed coin in there as well. And then lastly is this Docker's belt sold on Etsy for $20. I paid $3.87 shipping, making my earnings $16.13, and I believe I picked this up at the bins, and it has this really pretty color brown with really nice braiding style in it. And I think I sold it as a women's belt. So yeah, there's that. And I was just packing up when I realized I forgot this Chico's belt, and it sold for $10 on eBay. Buyer paid shipping. I accepted, or I guess I sent that offer of $10 because there is tarnish on the hardware. I did pick this up from the regular Goodwill, but this is a really nice quality leather belt. I do like picking up Chico's. I did sell this one for a little bit less. So yeah, paid $1, sold for $10. That was my belt and purse sales, and I'll make sure to put the total on the screen, and that is my sales for the week. So yeah, I haven't totaled up my sales yet, but overall I feel like things are starting to pick up. There are a few things that I can definitely do to make sure that I get quicker sales. I just recently, this past week, started promoting my listings higher on eBay. So whatever the trending rate is what I've clicked. I've usually only ever promoted at 3% this past year, and now I'm just trying the trending rate, which is usually somewhere between 6 and 9% for the things that I sell. I also, when you make a sale on eBay, you can also see if it's sold promoted or not, and I've say less than half of my sales have actually been sold via promoted listings. So we're going to see how promoting it at trending is actually going to work, if that's actually going to do anything. The nurse flipper, and she had some people on her panel for her Tuesday talk show with other sellers. They were talking about promoted listings, and a couple of them were talking about promoting high. So I'm going to try that to see if that helps. Also, making sure I'm consistent when I was up north and things like that. Wasn't the most consistent. Selling or listing jewelry every day, or brooches or little men's pins and stuff, that's not high dollar sales for the most part. So that can also affect my sales. If I list a lot of shoes, usually my sales are a lot better. But sometimes I just can't, I don't have the time to get down to the basement and clean and do all the work that needs to be put into listing shoes, even though they are my higher selling items. And yeah, what else have I been thinking about doing? Oh, I ran out of the cards that go into all my packages, the thank you cards, and so I had to make some more, and they are hopefully being shipped here because I ran out of those. And yeah, my feedback on eBay has been way down. Like, it is down to 29, and I think earlier in the year it was like 60 something for the month of positive feedback, and now it's down to 29, which is very, very low. So I need to I guess I don't need to make sure it goes up, but I definitely want to make sure that I stay a top rated seller, that my buyers are happy. And yeah, if you like these kind of videos, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I will make sure to put my total weekend sales on the screen so you guys know where I'm at over the weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.